Okay, get this set up real quick. And this is going to be a little bit different because I want you to see some of these slides. Of course, this is a fun one. But we are going to be talking about glutathione, and it's a fancy word. Not a lot of people talk about it, but after this class, you're going to understand why it's so important to understand what it is. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I hope you are sipping on some Ningxia Red and taking your probiotic if it's nighttime. If it's morning, welcome to the class, and you can get started on your glutathione production in the morning as well. So we're going to learn about this word. It's a fancy little word. It's called glutathione, and it's actually an antioxidant, and it's found in plants, animals, fungi, and some bacteria. It's actually capable of preventing damage from the free radicals and heavy metals. Now, let's just talk about something really quickly that I wish I had known about early on in my life. That is called MTHFR. Okay, it is a genetic mutation that over half the population has, but many of them do not even know that they have it until they start presenting signs of basically this low glutathione production. So people with this genetic disorder or genetic mutation, they start to hold on to these heavy metals in their body, and they start to have problems with hormonal things, problems with migraines, and oh gosh, we're just going to go into all of these things that certain population groups really struggle with. And from what I've read, if we are all treating ourselves as though we have this genetic mutation, there's nothing wrong with that, because really we're just going to be eating better, and we're going to be taking the right form of vitamins for our body, and we are lowering our toxic load. And so just act like you have that genetic mutation. Okay. Now let's get back to glutathione and why this kind of comes into play. Like I said before, MTHFR actually, they have a really hard time eliminating heavy metals out of your body, and glutathione is capable of reducing that. Okay. So this is something that you can't overproduce glutathione, or at least I don't know how you can overproduce it easily. You Glutathione's a master detoxifier. So if we have an abundance of glutathione in our body, then we have an ability, like a superpower, to take out all that extra baggage that is weighing our cells down and eliminate it out of our body. And what that does to someone is it gives them an increase in their ability to fight off inflammation. It gives them a super strengthened immune system. I love this picture right here because it really is a master superhero in our body that we just don't talk about. What are the things that deplete glutathione in the body? Stress is a major player. Toxins, like I said before, cookware, plastics, chlorine, pesticides, environmental pollutants, x-rays, UV radiation, pharmaceutical drugs, you name it. These toxins build up in our system and they don't have anywhere to go. And you couple that with dehydration that most Americans are feeling on a day-to-day basis, and you have a terrible basically combination that is going to wreak havoc on your immune system. So quite often MTHFR individuals will have problems with just feeling tired and weighed down. They feel like they're just having like a heaviness to them. So the more glutathione in our body, the less we feel that way. Poor diet is also another thing that actually depletes glutathione. And we know about the SAD diet, the standard American diet, and how it wreaks havoc on us. This is one of the ways it does. So there's a few ways that we can boost our glutathione production in our liver. And that would be things like leafy green vegetables and lots of fruit. Also, raw parsley and avocado are great. Sulfur-rich foods, um, garlic, onion, and some veggies. Another way that we can increase our glutathione levels are exercising every day. And this is like an everyday thing. This isn't like, oh, you can abuse your body on the weekend, right? And then eat better on the week. Like, no, like every once in a while, we can enjoy. I'm not saying, but if it's a habit in your life to enjoy every single weekend foods that are going to weigh your body down, especially during pandemics, you want to make sure that you have healthy everyday levels of glutathione. Um, let's see, another thing would be things like folate, which is super important in the MTHFR population group, that they are not taking folic acid. They cannot assimilate it. It's not doing their body well. It's foreign. Your body doesn't know what to do with folic acid. And it actually like creates like a poison in our body in a sense. So folate is what you're looking for. And the B vitamins and our super Bs, it's already in there. Young Living has thought ahead in all of this, you guys. Folate, B6, B12, it's all in super B, okay? There's something called glutamine. There's also melatonin that can help, and organic turmeric as well. So we're gonna talk a little bit about our liver and what it does for our body and why we need to pay attention to it. Our liver is abused on a daily basis, and it's not just alcohol, you guys. Stress impacts our liver. Sugar impacts our liver. Processed foods, toxins from cleaners, shampoos, detergents, the things that we put on our body every single day, even our makeup, have an effect on the health of our liver. And it has been said that you can actually age a person by knowing the health of their liver. If you have a poor liver, you will have a higher incidence of cancers and basically you will die earlier if you have an unhealthy liver. So the liver, in America, we have this thing called fatty, well, everybody has it, but there's an abundance of it in America. It's called fatty liver disease. And more than 80 million Americans have this deadly disease. And that was done from a study in November of 2017. And I'm sure that that statistic is actually going up every year. So some ways that we can love on our liver are exercising, of course, eating good foods, and choosing supplements that love on your liver. So let's talk about the wolfberry. The wolfberry in our Ningxia drink and also in some of our infused supplements, it's so good for our liver, you guys. The book Ningxia Wolfberry is actually an amazing book that you can look at in detail about all the ways that it's a superfood and its impact on the liver itself. But I just wanted to mention it because because it's going to be in a drink that we're going to make mixed in with another supplement that I can't wait to share about, but not yet. Okay, so ways also that we can love on our liver are to take the Juva products. Whenever you see the word Juva, it means liver in Young Living. Okay, so Juvatone, Juvaflex. Juvaflex is an oil. Juvatone is a capsule. What else? Juva. They used to have Juva powder. I'm not sure if they have that one anymore, but any of the Juvas are awesome for your liver. So the other way you can love on your liver is something called sulfurzyme. And sulfur is a donor in the body that helps with glutathione. It helps build glutathione. And basically what it does is it attaches to those toxins and pulls it out of your body. So it helps the liver do the job of detoxifying. So it's awesome for the free radicals that tend to just kind of accumulate and make our body like heavier feeling. Free radicals, I like to think of them like that. It's the garbage, and the garbage truck is the glutathione, and then your elimination system is the garbage like disposal unit center, if that makes any sense. Okay, so we're going to talk about the sulfurzyme powder in a minute, but first I want to talk to you a little bit more about how glutathione works in the body. And that is basically, it helps break down the nutrients in your body so that your body can function the way it was supposed to. And it helps to regulate immune response as well. So it acts as kind of like a protector. And it does this by reducing oxidative stress in the body. So we want the cell to be nice and healthy without the burden of those oxidative stress toxins. So that and we want the cells to be, plump and moving, not stagnant in the body. Okay, so reducing that toxic load can help that, and glutathione does that. Okay, some conditions associated with low glutathione levels. I want you just to look at this and look how big the neurological compartment is on this slide. There are so many different neurological diseases and ailments that are associated with low glutathione levels. And if this is not a motivating factor to you, I don't know what else is. I mean, I have a mom who's struggling with ALS, Lou Gehrig's disease, and we are giving her tons of sulfurzyme and glutathione boosting supplements and drinks and everything, because it's just a terrible disease. And if we can slow the rate of it as much as possible, that's what we're hoping for. People with low levels of glutathione are often going to have skin sensitivities and acne and allergies, and they'll even have like asthma, and Lyme disease suffers from low glutathione. I mean, there's just so much on this slide that I want you to take a look at. We don't have the power to heal these diseases and problems with our supplements, but we do have the power to give the body what it needs to help itself better. And so when I'm talking about increasing glutathione in your body, I'm talking about giving your body energy and like the fuel that it's designed to have in the first place. But because we live in this fallen world with the fallen food and the sad diet and all of that stuff, it's an everyday thing that we need to be boosting and thinking about. If you go ahead and look on the internet, you can choose a couple of different ways that's the same slide, to look about increasing your glutathione. Actually, you can look up tons of stuff on these sites. PubMed.gov is a great resource, academia.edu, researchgate.net. You might have to pay for some of these, but for the most part, you can read most of those articles and just learn about this glutathione. Okay, we've been talking about loving on your liver. Let's go ahead to the next slide. So this is the red drink. I want to just take a minute to talk to you about why we drink the red drink. So the red drink is 2 ounces of Ningxia Red in a big container. So you can use an empty bottle of Ningxia Red if you want, or just a big, huge water bottle. And you're going to put 2 ounces in the bottom. You're going to pour a half a teaspoon of sulfurzyme powder in it, not capsules, powder. There's 2. And then you're going to put a few drops of lime. And then you're going to fill the rest up with water, and you're going to shake it. Okay. Then you're going to sip on it throughout the day. And what this is going to do is going to boost your glutathione levels, and it's also going to hydrate your cells, because what happens is we don't get enough water, and we need water for good circulation. We need it for overall health and wellness. And if we're waking up foggy and achy and tired easily, you're probably dehydrated, right? I want to drink some water right now because it's making me thirsty just talking about it. What happens is when we don't drink enough water, the connective tissue gets really sticky and the blood gets thick and it doesn't move. And it doesn't allow the mitochondria to work effectively, which leads to more oxidative stress, okay? Which then takes a taxing on your liver. So if your liver is constantly trying to heal itself, then it's not able to function the way it's supposed to be functioning, right? So love on your liver with this, because If you have more oxidative stress, you're going to lead to more inflammation and chronic issues, and hydration can help maintain all those healthy joints and circulation and muscles and all of that. So drinking nature red is awesome with our sulfurzyme. Now, sulfurzyme powder is a little bit different than the sulfurzyme, the sulfurzyme capsules. Sulfurzyme capsules have everything except for the prebiotic. So the sulfurzyme powder has the prebiotic in it, and you actually will get more sulfurzyme with the powder than, like, you'd have to take a lot of capsules to equal what you're getting in the powder, if that makes sense. So the prebiotic is what helps, it's like the fertilizer to help the probiotic grow in your gut. So a healthy gut, you know, is where everything starts, but it's going to help your liver work better too. It also has MSM in it, which is, this is the sulfurzyme powder. It has MSM in it, and MSM is a nutritional sulfur, okay? So every single protein starts with sulfur-containing amino acids, and that's what we need to maintain a healthy supply, so it doesn't steal it from other sources in our body. And sulfur is an amazing detoxifier for heavy metals, so that's why this can work for boosting glutathione. I think I said MSM is only in sulfurzyme powder. It's in both, actually. Sorry. Now, let's talk about how else we can be boosting our glutathione levels. When we don't have enough glutathione, we have problems with sleep. This is like a spiral here because sleep promotes glutathione production. And when we have a higher level of glutathione, it will improve sleep. So can you see how if this was going the opposite way, like if we don't have enough sleep, then we don't have enough glutathione. It's so important to get sleep. But if we're already in a state of not enough glutathione, we're gonna need some help with sleep. So what can promote sleep? We've talked about these things before, but it's worth mentioning now because it can actually help you get to a better state of glutathione in your body. Those would be MuPro and Sleep Essence. Now, we mentioned at the very beginning that some fungi actually help promote glutathione. MuPro has fungi in it, and it's really awesome. It also has some wolfberry in it. So those two things we know help with glutathione. And then if you move over to Sleep Essence, then that is our supplement that is specific for sleep support as well. MuPro is going to boost your immune system with some of those antioxidants as well, but Sleep Essence is really just to help you sleep. Both have some melatonin in them. So, you know, I don't typically like to take a melatonin supplement every single night, but I like to use it during stages in my life. Some people take it every night. It's up to you. But these two products will definitely help you sleep to help your body make more glutathione. Okay, there's other things that we can do, and those are essential oils. Essential oils can help us to sleep, right? So we can use some in the diffuser at night, and that can help our glutathione levels. But also, there's been some research recently that have shown the use of citrus essential oils to greatly improve glutathione production. And so these oils are like the ones mentioned here: lemon, grapefruit, lime, and orange. And there are 3 studies that I know of that talk about tangerine as well, and how they're designed to increase glutathione levels. So that's awesome. Another one not pictured here is thyme, however you say it. Thyme essential oil. It definitely supports the liver. You're going to want to go take a look at that in your desk reference guide. And if you don't have that, please reach out to someone in your group and ask them how they can get a reference guide, because that's where you're going to learn a lot of this information. Thyme can strengthen your body's ability to produce the glutathione levels because it supports the liver. And Inner Defense and Longevity capsules have thyme in it, along with other essential oils that can help protect the DHA levels in your body and support your brain function as well. So like we said at the beginning, neurological illnesses are often the result of low glutathione levels. So taking longevity capsules can help with both. Yeah, so thyme is great. And of course, any of the essential oils that have the word juva in them are going to be a wonderful liver, wonderful for liver support. Okay, so that is the end of this presentation. What I really want you to do is take some time to do some studying for yourself. Take some time to figure out what changes are you going to make within the products that you already own. So whether that's like the citrus oils or the Ningxia Red, and start there. Start using what you have on more regular of a basis. And then put a wish list together. After listening to this, what were the things that stuck out to you most? And what products are you going to be putting on your Essential Rewards order? If you don't know what Essential Rewards is, please ask the person that signed you up, because it is the best bang for your buck. You guys, putting my supplements on my Essential Rewards order is like a no-brainer, because I am saving money, I'm saving time, I'm shopping from my own store, I'm getting quality products with infused oil infusion, which means I'm getting more out of the vitamin than I would at any other store. And I can add up these points that I use every month, and I can add up those points and use towards free product. So you can customize your Essential Rewards order, monthly order, and it comes straight to your house. You don't have to go shop for it. It's awesome, you guys. So be a part of that rewards program for sure. And I will tell you what, the ones that we mentioned today, the Sulfurzyme, Interdefense, MuPro, and Ningxia should be staples, especially in this time in our life. We need to be promoting as much glutathione in our body as possible and getting that immune support. So hopefully this made you think and it inspired you to make some changes. I would love to know what those changes are. Please reach out to me if you have any questions, or if you want the notes for this, you can reach out to me as well. I hope you guys have a great night, and go boost your glutathione. Take care, you guys.